Now, France and the United States are to intensify their respective air campaigns in Syria and Iraq, targeting the so-called Islamic State group. The move comes as the French president seeks support from world leaders to intensify their attacks on the extremist group. Our Sohn Jung reports.
Less than 2 weeks after the deadly attacks in Paris, the leaders of the United States and France sat down together to reaffirm their commitment to destroy the Islamic State militant group. The two met at the White House on Tuesday. At a joint news conference following their meeting, U.S. President Barack Obama pledged to serve justice by stepping up efforts to combat terrorism alongside its European partners.
This barbaric terrorist group, ISIL, or DAESH, and its murderous ideology, pose a serious threat to all of us. It cannot be tolerated, it must be destroyed, and we must do it together.
French President François Hollande said the two countries will increase their airstrikes both in Syria and Iraq and broaden the scope. However, he said France will not intervene militarily on the ground. Both leaders also agreed on the importance of closing the Turkish border to limit the movement of extremists into Europe. On Turkish downing of a Russian jet along the Syrian-Turkish border earlier that day, both leaders urged Russia and Turkey to avoid escalation. Obama called on Russia to redirect its strikes on defeating IS instead of opposition forces in Syria, which he believes only bolsters President Bashar al-Assad's regime. President Hollande said he will reaffirm that point when he meets with Russia's President Vladimir Putin on Thursday. Meanwhile, in a bid to rally support for a more coordinated international campaign against IS, Hollande plans on meeting with other world leaders this week, including Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel on Wednesday and China's President Xi Jinping on Sunday. 손정인, Arirang News.